Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, welcome back to this channel. Yeah, the last show of the day, the evening show. Not an easy talk. Not an easy talk. No, there's no one to share this like happy medium with me. There's no one to debate with. There's no one to argue with about goalkeepers. It's just me and myself and I. Not an easy talk. It's not an easy talk. Is it? No, it's not. It's not. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel indeed. Yeah, so it's an opportunity to just kind of review the news of the day early on. I spoke about certain bits and pieces of news in regards to the goalkeeper, our striker, and yeah, a certain reoccurring midfielder who won't be returning to these shores. And I forgot to mention somebody's birthday as well. Somebody turned 39 today. Or was it yesterday? Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me on this one. We're going to be reviewing some bits and pieces, and there's a particular question I put out to everyone on the channel. Yeah, should Mikel Arteta employ George Graham as his advisor? Is he looking a little bit lost? Is he looking a bit dazed? Does he need somebody to guide him? Does he need somebody to mentor him? All that and more right here on Cannon for the TV. Yes. Welcome back to Cannon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Welcome to the last segment of the day. There was like the morning show, which came up at just a few minutes after 11. Then I did a pre-recorded video. I re-uploaded it. Yeah, Paulo, have a look at it. Have a look at it. And of course, I'm here with you again. Not an easy talk. No, I couldn't get there enough contributor. I couldn't get anyone to come on. So this is not an easy talk. Next week Friday there is no easy talk because next week Friday is going to be Good Friday. So yeah, I'm just kind of doing this, and next Friday you won't be seeing me on Friday. That is. Anyway, guys, make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell notification button so you can receive all the latest news right here on Cannon Fodder TV. Let's get into this one. Where is it? All right, we'll talk about Burn Leno. I am one. I am number one. I will be number one forever, forever. Anyway, Kevin Campbell slams Leno. I know it's like kind of old news, but it's news nonetheless. Just making it within the week. Campbell slams Leno and claims he's simply not good enough for Arsenal. Kevin Campbell has ripped into Arsenal's number one Ben Leno for his performance against West Ham. Speaking exclusively for Football Insider, the former Gunners striker said that the 29-year-old was simply not good enough, and a dramatic 3-3 draw at the London Stadium. Leno was at fault for the Hammers' second goal on Sunday and was also allowed on Gerard Bowen to score from an acute angle at his near post. It was the second high-profile mistake for the German goalkeeper. It was made in the Premier League this month following his poor kick to in Burnley's game, which given Chris Woods a goal. I don't really blame him. Do I blame him? Well, listen, that's part and parcel of his fault and Granit Xhaka's fault. A £22 million signing from Bayer Leverkusen in 2018, Leno has kept 8 clean sheets in 28 league appearances this term. Not a bad return, I've got to say. I know the certain goalkeeper has got 14 clean sheets, but anyway, moving on. When asked for his verdict on Leno's performance against West Ham, Campbell to the Football Insider, Leno did not have too much to do in the game. Not quite indicting, actually. Didn't have too much to do in the game. Really? Anyway, yeah, listen, I'm going to move on to the next one. There's also some news that came out about, I thought they'd given Lacazette the goal. But anyway, the FA and VAR, whoever these people are, these robots, they denied Lacazette the credit for launching Arsenal's fight back. And yeah, at the end, post game his post game thoughts. interview, the Arsenal striker was informed the Gunners' opening goal in the thrilling 3-0 down draw had been debited to the Hammers the Hammers midfielder Thomas Suchek as an own goal. The first goal is not mine. That is not nice, groaned Lacazette. Most you can see some judges of football are groaned with him. I mean, it's just ridiculous. How can you not award it to him? But yeah, apparently VAR, didn't want to give it to him, or they thought, it's not Lacazette's goal. That's the premise. That's what I'm trying to get at. It was not Lacazette's goal. Other than it was, but they credited it to yeah. And the last bit of news is in regards to the person that I don't like to talk too much about. But it appears he won't be coming back. Arsenal are looking to secure another club for this youngster, so he doesn't come back to Arsenal. That's the news. That's the news about Matteo Guendouzi. I think we've covered that in certain various angles, in different angles. But in Matteo Guendouzi, he won't be coming back to Arsenal. I know he's got some supporters out there on the channel, but he won't be coming back to Arsenal. If he is, I might have to do a forfeit. So that has been the news. Apart from Mikel Arteta celebrated his 39th birthday. To be honest, I thought he was in his early 40s, like 40 or 41. But yeah, he still kept the jet black here. Captain Black. Captain Black. So, congratulations to him. Happy birthday from everyone on Canon 40 TV to you, Mr. Arteta. That's it. That's it. So those have been all the segments from the morning show. Now I'm repeating on the evening show. And again, the question, and I'll like send it out to each and every one of you guys. There you go. Question: should Arteta employ George Graham as his advisor? Should Arteta employ George Graham as his advisor? Guys, tell me what you think about that. I just got people saying that you can't hear me. You cannot hear me. That's a bit strange because the mic, as far as I can see, is on its maximum point. So what? Give me a second. Give me a second, people. I just. What about now, guys? What about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? That's a bit strange. So it's kind of playing up a bit. Can you hear me now? Clearly, let's have a look. Let's have a look now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly now? Let's have a look. So I'll wait for you guys to respond to me. Can you hear me? Ah, fantastic. Fantastic. We have lift off. We've got lift off. I don't know what to say. I do apologize for that. I do apologize. I think it's kind of tweaked. I think the microphone was clashing with the microphone that's on my camera, and my camera was clashing with the microphone on my laptop. But good to hear that you guys can actually hear me. Right, let's have a butchers. Go to live chat. Now Simon says yes. Yes to what? Before I've even gone live, you just said yes. Anyway. Urban Ghost, welcome back, my friend. It's been a long time. Again, I know family and life and work comes before podcasting. But for me, I've got it all the other way around. I prefer to do the podcasting and then, nah, I'm joking. What does George say? I don't know. I haven't asked him. I'm just proposing. Yeah, George Graham. He's probably in his 70s now, isn't he? He's in his 70s. Hey up, power to the Gooners, Ashy D says. And yeah, Des said, I can't hear you, Alex. Can't hear you. What would we do without VAR, huh? A lot. Those people, those persons in the VAR box. Teething problems. Only teething problems. Yes, Alex, your mic is a little quiet. I do apologize for that. I'm not sure what happened. There's probably some clash in there. Bit old, isn't he? Your volume has always been half of what your brother is. Yeah, I know. I probably need to upgrade. I know laptop, maybe get a new microphone. I don't know. I need to sort something out. Alex. That's good, says Urban Ghost. As how would that work? To me, I think he took George as an advisor would be a step backwards. Really? You think it would be a backward step if he took George Graham? How so? How so? How would that be a backward step? Surely two heads are better than one. And surely what's happening now, again, I've spoken about his management skills, dealing with players who are clearly not responding. Surely, to have an old head by his side or with him, you could say, Mikel Arteta. That player over there, get rid of him. Mikel. I think George Graham, man, didn't suffer fools gladly, man. Oh, my goodness. Left no stone unturned. So surely, we probably give him a go. I don't know. I can hear you now. Is Altel okay? We haven't seen him this week. Oh, he's visiting family. So he's not able to come this week. I did try to reach out to him, before in the past when he's when he's visiting family, and he's told me literally where he is. The Wi-Fi is not strong enough. The UK, imagine that. Wi-Fi not good enough. I tell you what, I've been to Colombia, Costa Rica, lived in there, those countries there. The Wi-Fi is not good enough in certain parts of the UK. Whereas you go to Colombia, I mean, the speeds over there like double the speeds here. Upload and download. The signal is not good enough in the UK. But anyway, he's fine. Urban, what are you laughing at, man? It's a different era, mate. Football has changed a lot since the 80s. Just my opinion. Well, it's okay. It's all right. I had my first jab today, and now I'm waiting to see if I grow a third eye. I thought you already had a third eye. Actually, D, I'm just trying to get back at you. Before you get yours in, I'm getting mine in after you. Actually, D. Yeah. Yes. Sorry, guys. I know a lot of you have been talking about yeah, that you would like my wife and myself to do like a cooking channel. That won't be on Canon 4 TV. It'll be a separate entity on another channel or a different YouTube channel. I mean, we've already got our travel channel. It's called Canon Travel. So if you look out for that on cyberspace, somewhere in cyberspace or across YouTube, you'll see it there. Yeah, I've only ever done like 2 videos. I've got so much to edit on them. For the last few years, we've travelled. You know, we didn't travel last year or this year, but have a look on Canon Travel. But another YouTube channel, a cooking channel. You guys are trying to kill us, man. What's wrong with you? Well, anyway, we'll see what we can sort out. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'm getting mine in first before you get yours. Yeah, how's your like cooking going, Ashley? Opening a can of beans. Oh, I'm opening a can of worms now. So you feel Arsenal are standing still at the moment? No, Des. I feel like they're going backwards. They're going backwards. Overall, as a club, you know, Arsenal are unrecognizable. And I understand that things have to evolve, but things don't always evolve. But Arsenal, they're a far cry. You know, if you even look back the last 10 years, 15 years, Arsenal, I don't recognize Arsenal. I don't recognize my club. Yes, exactly. Exactly. He would feel undermined if somebody else was brought in. I guess um, Terry has said on a few, Iltel that is on a few occasions, you would find more often than not, you know, clubs don't like to employ somebody from another era to come in and help the manager, because imagine the manager has got his vision and he brings like an ex-player or ex-coach or ex-manager, and they're doing a better job at advising the manager. So of course Arteta would feel undermined. But before the Urban Ghost, I just can't see Arteta being open-minded to having an option there. He strikes me as being a person very, very, very single-minded. And you look at it the other way around. Would George Graham have wanted, you know, an ex-player coming in as an advisory, you know, an advisory post to him? I don't think George Graham would have tolerated that. Would Arsene Wenger have wanted? No, no. He made it plainly clear. Or even the guys from the Invincibles, he did not want anyone there in an advisory role to him. It was his way or the highway. So I understand that, but Arteta again, I just can't see him as being someone who's open-minded, been open to that, having that option there. But the difference comparing Arteta to all those aforementioned, the aforementioned were more experienced than Mikel Arteta. That is the biggest difference there. That's the biggest difference. You can't argue with that. Of course, George Graham was an Arsenal legend. He had managed Millwall. That I would like that to happen again, but that would never happen at Arsenal again. A player like ex-player managed a lower league club, but he comes to one of the biggest clubs in the country. No, but that's the biggest difference there. That look at Arsene Wenger, managed at Monaco. Unai Emery, Sevilla, PSG, all those clubs there. As what happened to the young lad we brought in January? We haven't seen him. Which young lad we brought in January? There's quite a few. There's quite a few. So I think who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, Des? Give me some more information, please. Good point. Arsenal are losing by less at the moment. There is improvement of some kind, I suppose. What's the improvement? What's the improvement? I'll say there's one improvement, that we don't get slaughtered. We literally don't get slaughtered. I mean, for me, a loss is a loss. I don't care whether it's by 1 goal or 2 goal. A loss is a loss. But the floodgates have kind of closed somewhat. But We're lying in 10th, stroke 11th place position in the Premier League. The Premier League, I tell you, people, does not lie. It does not lie. People saying, "Oh, we were unlucky there, or we should have got." The Premier League doesn't lie. Arteta, you still those elements out there in cyberspace. You guys out there just sitting on your sofa, like just munching on your sandwich, or you got your pizza. You're thinking, Arteta out. He's still got players that are not his players. So we've got to give him at least another transfer window and a half. A transfer window and a half to see what he can do, the players he can get rid of. I don't want to see any players coming in at Arsenal. I do not want to see any new signings. I want to see more outgoings. And the players, we've spoken about the players who are, who got the exit on their back. Pow! Get out! I'm not going to mention names. It's the same old names. But come the transfer window, by goodness, I don't want to see any new signings. I want to see a lot more outgoings. And like my good friend Colin, I'm not sure Colin's in the live chat, free the children. Free the children. Stop looking across, the sea, the open sea across Europe and saying, "Oh, you know what? Look at that player. Look at his stats. Look at the amount of assists and goals as well." That the fan base have the thirst for looking for the next shiniest thing across Europe. Wow, wait, look at him. Stop that. All that glitters is not gold. All that glitters is not gold. But I tell you what, we've got some real gems and diamonds in the rough in the academy. At home, these players are with us. We don't have to spend any money. That's good. We will never forget the history of the club. Walid, welcome back. Welcome back, my friend. I know it's been a while. The only thing I would say is I don't want our club to turn into, oh, look at Arsenal. They used to be, one of the best clubs in Europe. The players they could attract. I don't want to rely more on our history, but we have to learn from our history. We have to move forward, of course, but learn the lessons from the past. Let's not become a club reliant on the history. I don't want that for my club, Arsenal. What's up, Rambus? Is coming back to EPL, the Premier League. Where do you think he will go? Not to Arsenal. Not to Arsenal. I know that people were fantasizing last year. Oh, it's possible because he's not going to be, Conte's plan and this, that, and the other. And listen. I love the guy. I love Rambo, but that chapter has changed there. Where would he go? He probably might go to. Where would he go? Probably a Leicester City or maybe some mid-table team just above us. Aston Villa. Will Man United have him? Will Liverpool have him? I don't know. But back at Arsenal, I can't see it happening. Was it Relic? Yeah, but I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened. It's funny. What made me laugh in some of the transfer windows, you see, okay, Arsenal have sold a player. You go in and you see they've just released some of the youngsters. Some of the names it's gone past my memory. But I'm thinking, right, I'm doing my research. Oh, we've sold a player. And then I'm hoping it's the likes of Shaka, of a Bellerin, and it's like a player from the academy that we have released. And that's a problem, isn't it? It's easier. These are the easier targets to let go of and release or sell on for a nominal fee. Not good. Rebic, centre back. He is in the under 23s. Whoops. Ashton says, big up Arsene Wenger, one of the few managers that really love his club. Turned down Madrid, Barcelona, and PSG. The club wouldn't be in the financial mess had Gazidis had not taken charge. And that's what I'm saying. You know, look at the history. Got to learn our lesson. The history is there. The events of the past, we've got to learn from those. The kind of people that we employ, the mentality, you know, the baggage that they come with. And that's not only at people like at the executive level. I'm talking about the players as well as an owner. We need a new owner. We need a serious culture change. Yeah, there you go. Exactly, Ashton. Gazidis was a cronky appointment. I just want to sign Odegaard, and I know there is no option to buy. Then it won't happen. But maybe we make an offer they can't refuse us. Yeah, make them an offer they can't refuse, man. Well, they're going to be refusing this one. Des, let me ask you a quick question about Martin Odegaard, not as Odegaard, as my brother says. It's Odegaard. how can I put this to you? How would you feel at the end of the season that Martin says, I don't want to stay at Arsenal? Would that be soul destroying for you? Do you still think then that Arsenal should try and extend his contract, even though he would say, you know, thanks, but you know, I don't really want to stay at Arsenal. I want to fulfill my dreams to play for Los Blancos. Would that be? I mean, how would you take that? How would you take that, Des? Luca says hi, and hi to you as well, Luca. I'm gonna try and find some time to see your appearance on an Arsenal Alex YouTube channel, not my channel, on another channel. I want to confuse people. Yeah, there's another channel called Arsenal Alex. Again, not me. It's not me. He'd fit in at Liverpool, I reckon. Okay. Round probably go to West Ham. West Ham. Thoughts on the bio? Would you take him? Because I think he is a class player. But also subscribe to you. And did you get my message? I didn't get your message. If it's just within the last few moments, I've not received any message because I'm trying to focus on doing the live show. But if you send me a message, then I'll check it out. In regards to Paulo Dybala, again, he'll cost us a lot of money. Wonderful player that he is. Yeah, I just thinking if we sign him, those guys in the midfield, in the under 23s, their possibility of playing in the senior squad instantly diminishes. So I'd rather save that money, and transition the youngsters like Miguel Aziz, Cottrell, you know, the usual players I've been talking about for the longest time. So for me, yeah, Dybala is an unstarter. It's an unstarter. Arsenal is still Arsenal. Time will tell. Of course it will. Of course it will. I mean, yeah, that's one thing you can't stop is time, isn't it? But we have to. The clock is ticking. You know, I don't want my club to be, you know, consigned to the history box. Yeah, there used to be a club over here. This club used to do this. They made so many changes that we can see it in the modern day football. I don't want my club to be consigned to the past. We've got to evolve. We've got to go forward. We've got to learn from the past. Right. So I'm going to take a pause for the cause, or cause for the pause. I'm going to show and promote again our video where we're talking about our online digital services. Guys, I think you know what's coming up. As part of the Canon 4 TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos,
30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover, and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at artworldpublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, artworldpublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Canon 4 TV experience.
Yes, we're here for you for the Canon 42 experience. Yeah, I know a lot of you like kind of like the little break up where we actually like do like a. It's like having like a advertisement break. Yeah, you're watching like a thriller, and like all of a sudden, God, they've gone to break. Canon 4 TV does that to you, doesn't it? It does that to you. Yeah, let's go back into the live chat and see. Not Soulless join. If he said that, I would respect it, but there is a chance to get him. I will take it. If he did not say stay, I wish him the best for the future. At least he played for us. Absolutely. Yeah, and he showed like the older bods, the older heads, experienced players, the way how to play. Yeah. I just get to thinking that we've got youngsters, who've been waiting for the longest time. I know we've had this debate yesterday about Leno and Emi Martinez, and I think who was it? Someone said, yeah, but Martinez had been at the club for 10 years, and that's what happens. How long the youngsters like Ainsley Maitland-Niles and Willock's been at Arsenal? They've been at Arsenal for more than 10 years, a decade, and then they get their moment, only for it to be taken away from them, and they get sold to another club. But anyway. I just remember Real wanted a while. Yeah, hopefully we could get Odegaard if we go for him. Yeah, I spoke about that on the morning show. Again, looking for the shiniest thing across Europe. And last summer, doing like all the transfer news, trying to keep up with everyone. I was thinking, Alex, man, you need to lose some weight, man. Your speaking voice. I was thinking, yeah. And all along it was like Thomas Partey. No, what's some more? And in the end, it was Szoboszlai, and yeah. But I just think that door is going to be shut on Hosam Aouar. We've got Thomas Partey. Let's pair him with a good midfielder. I mean, for me, I don't see nothing wrong with Thomas Partey and Mohamed El Neni. I'm not liking Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka or stroke Dan Ceballos. Controversial, but I think that's the best pairing we've had so far. Mohamed El Neni, who scores disgusting goals. Absolute disgusting goals. Thomas Partey hasn't scored a goal for us. Hasn't scored a goal. And I've said for the longest time, we can't keep relying on Aubameyang to score the goals for us. We can't keep relying on Lacazette to score the goal for us. They need a supporting cast. More goals on the midfield. We've had that. We've had that now. But that is the problem now. When you have two strikers who are like off form, one has never scored more than 15 goals for Arsenal. The other one has kind of bailed us out for the last 2 seasons. But now he's signed a thing. He's starting to falter and tripping up and falling into a sulk. And so then what do you do? What do you do? You know what I would do? Do you know what I would do? I'll put the senior players. We're talking about strikers. I'll talk about strikers. I'll put their nose out of joint. If they're not responding, Mikel Arteta, I repeat, if they're not responding to your instructions, if they're sulking, by all means pull them up, bench them, and play someone from the under-23s. We've got a striker, whether you agree with me or not. We've got 2 strikers, actually. under the same how can I say the stables. We've got Nketiah and we've got Florian Balogun. Now you might argue that Nketiah might not cut it at Arsenal, but if you got a senior squad player, the talisman, your captain, who's sulking, not performing since he signed a thing, then surely you put him out. You put him out, and you put one of the two strikers in there. And again, you could debate whether Balogun is better than Nketiah or Nketiah is not better than Balogun, or whatever it is. But that's why we have a squad. That's why we have a squad. We don't have to stick with the same players. Stick with the players who are getting you the results. That's what we should be doing. Not playing players on reputation. Play players who are performing. And there can be no doubt. You can't argue with me to say, oh, Mohamed El-Neni, really? Look at the goals that he scored for us. Look at the disgusting goal he scored for us against Dundalk. The guy never scores tap-ins, does he? Never scores a tap-in. And Thomas Partey has not scored a goal for us. But I do like that pairing there. For me, it seems to work. It seems to work. Where did you get this? Where did I get what? What are you talking about? Do you news about what are you talking about? I'm not sure what you mean, Luca. What my channel promoted. Oh, right, okay. So you sent me an email, then we will talk about that. We will talk about that. I want them anything to possible people. I want one of them anything to is possible people. Yeah. Well, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Or as I say to the children who I mentor, impossible is nothing. Impossible is nothing. But with Martin Odegaard, he's not gonna. We might get a contract extension, Des. And I tell you what, when Ralph and myself come and visit you up there in Newcastle, we're gonna have a good time, man. And we'll film. We might film. Of course, us having like a good old chit chat, maybe about the good old days. What good old days? Not that we know each other, but you know what I mean. Talking about the good old days with Arsenal. That's what I'm talking about. What going on, Alex? Yeah, California family, and I hope everyone is well. Hey, listen. This morning it was a bit of a slow starter, and as I'm like coming to towards the end of the live show in the morning show, I've been wanting myself. We saw that the numbers creeping up, going up. I was thinking, I can't go on for another half hour. I mean, my wife would kill me. I was going on for like an hour and 15, 20 minutes. I said, look, Monty, quick, promote your channel, quick, promote your channel. And he got in there just in time. As I thought, yeah, this is it. Hour and 20 minutes. God, dearie me. Off topic, but why is Donna meat in Green Lanes a different colour from any other part of the UK? I don't know. If anyone knows the answer to that question, I've got no idea. I've no idea. Green Lanes. Green Lanes. Erdegaard is a natural at number 10. Yes, he is. He is. I was going to say, have we had a debate whether Emerson Rowe is better than Erdegaard or Erdegaard is better than Emerson Rowe? That could probably be like a comment we could have. A debate. Is Erdegaard better than Emerson Rowe? Or is Emerson Rowe better than Martin Erdegaard? I've got an idea. I can feel it in my waters. I don't know why I did that for. What did I do that for? Is Martin Erdegaard better than Emil Smith Rowe? Or is Emil Smith Rowe better than Martin Erdegaard? Dun, 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 dun. We always go for Land Borussia Dortmund. They only want 118 million squid. Only 100. Has anyone got like a spare, I don't know, 180 million squid lying around somewhere in the house? We can do a GoFundMe page and like we can do a proper, go through the payment. Pay for Haaland through a PayPal. Dearie me, man. Gotta laugh. Gotta laugh. Haaland is that big striker that every team wants. Every team will want him. Every club will want him. Boom, 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 boom. Levan J says, "What go on, Alex? Levan, what's happening, man? What's happening? I tell you what, Levan. My mum made some food for us. Was it last week? Yeah, it was it last week or week before last? But as soon as we got it, we'll just kind of put it in like plastic containers when we put it in the freezer to conserve it, and we'll take it out whenever we need it. So it was like dumplings, red peas, and meat in a Dutch pot. I took it out, and then my mum made macaroni and cheese. So yeah, put it up, put it in plastic containers, put it in the freezer. And then she made like what is it? Shepherd's pie. I said, yeah. So we're down to our last 4 containers, the last 2 weeks. So there was any cooking? There was no cooking. There was reheating that happened in the afternoon. Reheating. And this evening, ain't doing no cooking, man. We're just gonna order a pizza out, man. We're gonna order a pizza. What about you, Levan? What did you cook this evening, man? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Party does not believe that. Come on, man. Come on. Don't believe the hype. It's a sequel. As a Nico, can I get this through to you? Urban should know where that bit of rap has come from. Don't believe the hype. It's it. Yeah. Anyway, Alex, be quiet. And there you go. El Tel, the original Godfather, is back, but he's back. Oh, and that. Why don't you send me a message, El Tel? So you can come on to like tomorrow's. Tel, you got to come onto tomorrow's show, the morning show. It's going to be a blunder buster of a show. I've already got 2 guests lined up, but El Tel, you can come on as well, man. Be a blunder buster. Yeah, you're going to love these 2 guests, special guests. One is a West Ham supporter. West Ham supporter. So we'll be talking about his love for West Ham, apart from other bits and pieces. And the other one is an Arsenal supporter who used to live a few minutes away from the old Highbury Stadium. So those 2 guys are going to come on the morning show tomorrow, that is. So that is that's my Easy Talk 2.0 over there. Yeah. But El Tel, yeah, we'll extend an invitation to you, El Tel. It's going to be a blunder buster. I almost said another word there. A blunder buster of a Saturday morning show. So guys, make sure you're tuning for that. You've got to subscribe, because if you don't, you're going to miss out. I don't want you to miss out. I don't know what I'm doing that for. Are we getting to? Are we going to have a great time, my friend? Oh yes. And then he's the best CDM in the team, 100%. And he hasn't made too many mistakes. He's made 1 or 2 in the past, previous games. But I tell you what, it's like, if it looks like a duck, it sounds like a duck, it's a duck. Mohammed is employed to do a particular job. He does the job and scores disgusting goals as well. Nobody can argue with me on this. Nobody can argue with me on that. Oh, he passes the ball sideways, not too much. He progresses the ball. Yeah, and he defends in equal parts as well. And he scores disgusting goals. The guy never scores like an easy tapping, chest sitting, or like disgusting long-range shot goals, man. Oh dear, I tell you what, and Miguel Aziz, his apprentice. His apprentice. You can't argue with me on that. Thank you. December says, Alex, I think Aubameyang is under pressure. He has never been the number one attacker at any club. He's paid for that. I can remember how about you? His form has dipped like a stone, like a rock, like a rock. I'm just, I can't. It's unfair to put myself in that position. How would I feel if I felt like I was the number one striker? I signed a thing. I've had some like indiscretions at my present club, and then I turn up late with my excuse. Yeah, here's my excuse, Arteta. Hey, take my excuse. No, 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 no. You're benched. How would I take it? How would I take it? I probably want to be happy. But again, come with the armbands. You got to think. People think it's just symbolic. The armband means a lot. It means a lot, people. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure about the history, about him being under pressure. He's never been the number one. But is it me, December, or is it a coincidence? He signed the contract, and his form has just dived, sunk like the Titanic. It's just boom. Actually, that's not a good comparison. I'll retract that. Yeah, his form has sunk like a rock. You know what I mean. But with the armband comes a lot of responsibility, man. A lot of responsibility. So you need to hook up or come out. That's how I see it. Football can be a tough world, man. And Otto says he's still rocking and rolling. Still rocking and rolling. Oops. Odegaard over Smith Rowe any day. All right, okay. All right. That's cool. I'll tell Smith Rowe and Odegaard each bribing something, bringing something different to the game. That is true, actually. That's true. But they predominantly play in a number 10 role. So I know what you think, Des. Oh, dear. Yeah, don't ask for doing an Uber. They're doing an Uber. You turn up late, man. Getting detention. Schools don't do detention anymore. I had this conversation with a good old friend of mine, and Eltel will know who I'm talking about because we all three of us used to work in the same school, just down the road from me. So my old friend Richard, I don't think he's watching now. We were talking about children in detention. Detention. You can't put a child in detention. It's unfair on the child. I'm thinking, excuse me. They have done this. The consequences should be that they lose some of their playtime. You can't do that. They can't lose their playtime. You can do like a reflection sheet with them, but you can't make them lose their playtime. I'm thinking, so what is the consequence? Well, there is no consequence. You just have to talk to them about their behavior. I was thinking, nah. I'm old school, man. I'm old school. Yeah, fair enough. You can't hit children, the cane or the slipper or the ruler across the knuckles, but there has to be a consequence. I mean, you're not preparing a child for the bigger world, not when they go to work, but now when they go to secondary school, they're going to be easy targets. There has to be consequences, and that's only children I'm talking about. Thinking about consequences for footballers. Detention. You can't put a child in detention. But what about, there need to be some recompense. There has to be some kind of consequence. He needs to lose, his playtime. You can't make him lose his playtime. As I just checked my PayPal, free squid in there. You can have that to the Highland Fund. Yeah. Yeah, listen, if we could add a few more zeros to that. Oh, dearie me. Norman Parker says, stew peas, it was a Jamaican recipe. Nice one, man. Yes, jump down, man. Jump down. There's other thing as well. Yeah, a lot of the people watching now probably won't know the recipe, but there's something called South. I'm just people thinking, huh? What is South? So if anyone knows who's maybe of like Caribbean heritage, if you know what I'm talking about, tell me in the live chat. What do you want? What do you understand? What is South? My mom doesn't make it often, but when she does, boy, God, Terry, me man. My wife is Colombian, and that is the one thing my wife always asks my mom to make. So if you know what South is, put that in the live chat. God, what's going on now? Is this turning into the actual cooking channel? No, it's not. It's not. Talking about Arsenal. Anyway. But Patson Daka is better, even he scores twice in an international game. Yeah, but Caleb, I'm just thinking about players we have now. I've done videos about Patson Daka last season, last summer. I featured him maybe on more than 4 or 5 occasions. But he would be a cheap option. Maybe not more than maybe £20 million. But yeah, Chuck D. Don't believe the hype, it's a sequel. As a legal, can I get this through to you? My 98's bombing with the trunk of... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Public Enemy. Would you like to do a show one day? We can talk about that. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about, because I know I'm going to be doing like a collaboration with uh with Alex, Arsenal Alex, on his channel next month. I'm done with you now, Alex. How's Oneni the best DM in our team? Why is he not? Come with that on that angle there. I'll give you my reasons for Mohamed Oneni. Now you give your reasons against. Let's debate now. Let's debate now. Debate style. Norman says that we need to win the remaining games. Yeah, we do. But listen, on the morning show, someone said to me, it was Dado who said to me, okay, Alex, we've got like 9 games, a possible 27 points. How many points do you think we can get? I said, no, I'm not going for that. Game by game basis. The next game is something. The next game is Liverpool. I'm not thinking beyond Liverpool. Let's just deal with Liverpool first. We know what the history has told us. We get slapped left, right, and centre. Let's deal with that first, rather than predicting, oh, we can get 1 point there, we get another point there, and maybe a win there. No. And I'll also factor in that debate. I don't like, our fan base saying, oh, if only that club there, that team can beat this club, we can get higher. If only like Everton would lose points or drop points. If Aston Villa would only lose, no. Arteta, the players, the club got themselves in this situation. It's for Arteta, the players on the club to get themselves out. Let's not ask favours from the other clubs above us. I don't like that element there, that we're begging and hoping and wishing that, yeah, if they could only get a draw and yeah, please, no. Nah. My second favourite club is Fulham. We're second from bottom, or third from bottom. I want them to stay in the Premier League. But am I thinking, oh, if only like Newcastle and Brighton? Fulham have got themselves in that situation there. Scott Parker is doing a wonderful job with the players he has there. And no doubt in the future, he'll become an England man. I've no doubt about that. But I don't think he's thinking, if only Newcastle, would drop points, he'll give us. He's told his players, we are in this situation, and it's only for us to get ourselves out from that situation there. Stop, scrimping and scraping, stealing from the rich to feed the poor. Stop asking for favors. Let's do what we have to do. We need to do what we have to do and forget about everybody else. But we're going to end up in maybe maximum 9th place. That's my prediction there. Check our merch in the description box, please. Yes, and make a purchase if you're able to do so. I'm taking donations as little as £1. Yeah, using the super chat button. Also, I know there was something serious. I'm not sure if Alex Arsenal is watching now, but something serious. Our PayPal account got hacked, and all along I was promoting that link to our PayPal account, and someone made a purchase. I said, well, because I'm thinking, right, I've been promoting it, people would send money there. I hadn't received any money in there. I think, I wonder why. So we've been promoting our online services, as you guys know. And the person said, right, I've sent this money to you. I said, but where is it? He said, but it says that you're going to receive the money in dollars. Where are you? I said, well, I'm in the UK. So I've gone in there. I realized somebody has hacked. They hacked our PayPal account. And so any money that people would have been sending in the past had gone into a different account, not into our account. So that's rather disgusting. You know what I mean? Thank you to our 30 goodness here. I've spent and appreciate your time here. Monty, put the link to your channel in. Put the link to your channel. Monty has his own YouTube channel. All this FIFA, I'll tell you what, I've seen it a few times. Monty, how many subscribers do you have now? If you don't mind me asking, that is. If you don't mind me asking. You don't have to tell us. Please do not self-promote unless Alex is giving you. Listen, I've said this before. My moderators are there to do their job. And he is right. Do not promote your channel in a live chat, because they will remove those comments there, the links, and we've also set up the channel to, after a period of time, to block those accounts there. So if you want us to help promote your channel, send me an email and we can talk about it. But don't assume that it's okay to promote your YouTube channel. It's not nice and it's not fair. Yeah, I did it back in the day. Nobody said anything, but I thought, Alex, what you're doing there is not right. Speak to the channel owner first, or better still, engage in a live chat. And if you come with good questions and you're debating quite well, people will automatically go over to your channel. But don't assume that it's okay to promote your channel, please, Luca. Please. Yes. Pop, pop, pop. Yes, pigs trotters, man. Sauce and some cucumber and a bit of pepper as well. I tell you what, again, my wife is Colombian. Their food is a little bit similar to Caribbean food, but my wife, forget about the peas and the dumplings. No, my wife's not interested. Well, she's interested in that, but the first thing she ask mom if she can make the sauce. Make the sauce. Oh my goodness, mom, can you make the sauce, please? Boy, what are you talking about? What? You have to wait for that. Mom has to go to Dawson Market. Yes, sire. Yes. Trotters, man. Big trotters. And I said cucumber slices. That's the way that we do it, Dominica style. And put pepper in there. And yeah, man. Bob's your uncle. God, Terry me. That is the first one that goes, man. Forget about, all the other things that my mum makes. I'm there looking in the bag. Where's the sauce? Where's the sauce? Yes, sire. Yes, on board, man. Nice one, man. I heard Jim won the lottery. I bought Arsenal and signed Messi, Mbappe, Ronaldo, and Haaland for Arsenal. You ever heard of the saying that there's too many cooks that spoil the broth? But Arsenal, that's too many cooks spoiling the broth. But anyway, it was a dream. Thank goodness for that. As have you ever tried fufu? I don't Arsenal. I'll tell you a very quick story before I get back on track. Very quick story. Right, one of the guys who's going to be on the show tomorrow, he will tell you, because he's an old school friend of mine. We went to the same secondary school, and this is no word of a lie. We were, again, kings on the high streets with my friends. And I don't know what we were doing. I think maybe we must just come from a club, but I think they were Nigerian. I can't remember from what part of Africa they were from, but they were having a party. It was a, if you guys know, once you crossed over the junction of Dalston and you're heading towards the city, there's like terrace houses on the right hand side, and there's some like maybe units on the left hand side going in that direction. And it was one of the basement flats. They were bursting out music, and I can't remember which one of us went there. And they invited us into the party, and they had fufu. They had, oh my goodness, man! And that's the only time I tasted fufu, but it was nice. And it's not because I didn't like it, but yeah, nobody's offered me to come to their party since. Oh, dearie me, man! I tell you what, those. She's oops. All right, here comes the debate now. Alex, El Neni's been at Arsenal for 5 years or more and scored 4 to 5 goals, and you think he's the best because he scored goals? So apart from Thomas Partey, who are you trying to say is better than him? And the parameters are, you got to think about his attitude to life at Arsenal, his mindset, yeah, his durability, and what he contributes to the team. And look at all his parameters there, and his history of being injured. Those 5 parameters. Who's better than Mohamed El Neni? Tell me. If I'm done with this one, man. Dearie me, you guys are jokers, man. Absolute jokers. Can you guys help? What was the name of the guy commentator Brian? Brian Moore. Brian Moore, for me, Des, was the epitome of being a commentator and an anchorman presenting the show. Was it World of Sport? Was it World of Sport? No, The Big Match. Brian Moore. It's up for grabs now. It's up for grabs now. Brian Moore. May his soul rest in peace. That's who you're talking about, Brian Moore. Yeah, man. Dear. Hi, Alex. Alistair, good evening, my friend. I hope you're well. El Neni and Xhaka's are about the same skill level, bang average with some good games and some bad ones, not 5-star level. Okay, yeah, I'm going to repeat. I will respect your opinion, but I'm thinking for me, mobility. El Neni doesn't lack mobility. He doesn't. And again, goals. How many goals has Xhaka scored compared to Mohamed El Neni? But I respect your opinion, Alistair. Thank you for that. Right, Monte, he's on a 1,061 subs. Please help a gooner out. Yeah, guys, go over there and you can see he's left the link for everyone to go over and subscribe. I'm on one of Monty's subs. Please sub to his great channel. Yeah, man, he's got good content over there. That was it. Thanks, Alex. I could not remember his surname. Yeah, Brian Moore. Yeah, better than the ones we have today, man. Brian Moore, may you soar us in peace. Yeah, Mickey Thomas is coming up for now, and it's up for grabs now. Alistair, El Neni gives 100% every time. That's all you can ask for. As for Xhaka, I thought you said ask Xhaka. Don't bother asking Xhaka, man. We know what he gives. We know what he gives. Deary me, man. Deary me. Okay. All right, people. So what I'm going to do, as usual, again, I'm going to be consistent with this message. Have a look also at this this link to a 90-second video. I'm going to kind of soften my tone and just say, guys, again, if you're looking at trying to secure your financial future in a short term or long term, have a look at this 90-second video. It's not going to harm you. There's also another video which follows on from that. Some people have been nibbling. Oh my goodness. Guys, I gotta apologize for what happened. I need a new computer. The battery just kind of conked out, and probably you guys are probably thinking, oh, Alex, actually, let me just double check the audio. I'm making sure. All right, I'm okay. I'm okay. So I didn't connect the computer, the laptop, to the power source. The power source? Yeah, the power source. And so it just conked out. It's nothing to do with me not paying the electricity bill or forgetting to slot in the 50 pence piece. I just forgot to connect the power source, the cable, the charger to the laptop. I do apologize, people. I've got to say, I'm sure. All right. I'm sure that, laughing at yourself when the chips are down and like you're thinking, oh my goodness, how can I get myself out of this? A great sense of humor has got to be somewhere up there. One of the characteristics as a human being when we're living, of course, when we're living, breathing, and walking and working, you've got to not take yourself too serious because life is too short. It's too short, people. So I'm there thinking, oh my goodness, the power, but I'm still here. I'm still laughing and joking. I forgot to put the 50 pence piece in the. Who remembers those days when the meters, prepaid meters, you had to put 50 pence in the slot to keep the lecky going. Not the lecky, the gas. The lecky or gas. God dear. Anyway. I was trying to talk about this link here. Yeah, this 90-second video. Have a look at this. If you're thinking about going forward, you want to have like a plan B, because a lot of people don't have a plan B. Life comes, then life goes. And before you know, you're thinking, if only I had thought about a plan B, maybe like a retirement or maybe saving up for something. If you're tired about, the 9 to 5 work, do something different. The power is in your hands. And so this 90, actually, behave yourself. This 90-second video, it might just be for you, but it doesn't do any harm just to have a look at it, click on it. If you're interested, you can send me an email, arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. If you're not interested, then it's okay. I have a saying, some will, some won't, so what? We go to the next person. There will be someone out there who will say, I've been waiting for this opportunity for the longest time. Thank you, Alex. So again, it doesn't do any harm. Just click on the link. 90 seconds. It's not going to harm you. You might lose some calories by picking up your finger and pressing. I see you watching there, munching on your McDonald's. I can see McDonald's. That's Ashley D. Or is it your KFC? Come on, Ashley D. Come on, man. Get off the sofa. Click on the link. 90 seconds. It won't harm you. Anyway, let's just quickly go through these last ones here. There says, great show, Alex. This is a better slot for your brother. Okay, fantastic. Really good to hear that. I'm not sure if my brother. No, I don't think my brother will be with me on the Sunday morning show. But I tell you what, tomorrow is going to be a real humdinger of a show. Hopefully, we're going to have LTL back. We'll have 2 likely lads. It's going to be a wonderful Saturday morning show, 11 a.m. Shaka is more controversial. I had a Birani. Okay. All right, brother. Yes, man. Yes, I am. Indeed. What? Question mark? What you mean? Oh, because I came out from the show. Yeah, I do apologize for that. I do apologize. Massive shout out to our 10,600. Listen, we need to get the numbers up now. I know we've been stuck, Monty, on 10,600 and change, but let's see if we can get to 11,000. Help us get there. Symbolic, yeah? Because I've always said for the longest time, if it's only an audience of 1 watching me do live shows every single day, I'll be happy if it's just my mom watching me. Yeah, look at my son. We watch, yeah. I'd be happy with that. I'm too young to remember the meters. Yeah, right. You invented the meters. Anyway, people, Oh dear. Okay. I think Monty. How about I finish Monty? I think Monty. I think by what Monty's just saying, I think is Alex. Come on, you got to wrap it up. We're gonna finish now. Gotta finish. Wrap it up. Okay. I think I am finished on this one. Just trying to look here. So just quickly, just review the morning's news. Ex Arsenal striker Kevin Campbell has lambasted Bernd Leno for his lack of goalkeeping skills, and he said that he was at fault for the second goal against West Ham. I think, yeah, that's it's kind of old news now, isn't it? It's funny, less than a week, isn't it? Less than a week, and it's old news now, isn't it? Oh my goodness! But he's just saying, Arsenal signed him for £22 million from Bayer Leverkusen in 2018. He's kept 8 clean sheets this so far in 28 league appearances. Not a bad return. Not a bad return, I should say. But yeah, Kevin Campbell just thinks that he's not good enough, simply not good enough for Arsenal. And we spoke briefly about Lacazette. Yeah, VAR and FA took away the goal that he thought he scored. Only in the post-game interview, he didn't realise actually that it was the interviewer said, "Oh, they've taken the goal away. They haven't awarded it. They give it to Thomas Tuchel." And he says, "Oh, the goal is not mine. It's not nice. It's not nice." And apart from that, we spoke about very briefly about Matteo Guendouzi. Arsenal are trying their hardest to try and cut a deal with another club so that they don't see the sight of Matteo Guendouzi at Arsenal again. And last but not least, yeah, the manager celebrated his 39th birthday. I was thinking, is he not in his 40s? Not 40, 41? But yeah, he wears it well with the hair lacquer. Actually, you can't laugh. You don't have any hair. And yeah. Well, anyway. So those were the segments of the day. And yes, my VAR and Monty has just given me the heads up. Alex, come on, wrap it up now. Great show, Alex, and thank you for our fellow Gooners here for sharing your time here on Cannon Foy TV. And Alex has come up with some stats. Shaka 4 goals between 2008 and 19, 2 goals from and till present. We need better. We need a lot better than what Shaka is currently providing for us. And again, it's not. I know he said in the week that I feel like people are targeting more than other players who like, but it's your attitude. It's your attitude, Granit Xhaka. And personally, for me, he has regressed. He signed for us in 2016, 17. Yeah, he has regressed. He hasn't progressed. He hasn't. We haven't made him better. We haven't made him better, and that's the. I would say the sad part of it, but it's an indictment of the players, the mentality of the players that we buy at Arsenal. That is the problem there. But yeah, he's willing to give all his attitude. He's willing to throw off the armband. He's willing to take off the shirt. He's willing not to keep quiet. He's on international duty. We haven't been in action this week, but he's like making shouts across, the bowels of Arsenal about the fan base. The best thing he can do is keep quiet, shut this up, keep his head down, and just focus on his job at hand, which is to play for Switzerland. That's what he should be doing. But that's what happens when we've got a player with that attitude, that mindset. And again, I'm just talking about on footballing terms. I can't make personal attacks against him because I don't even know him. I'm talking only in footballing terms. And Caroline Dunn has just come in just as we're going out. Caroline, how are you? Hope you're well. I hope you sign up to Cannon 40 TV. Be part of the community here. The community is growing. So we're out. We're out. We're out of here. We will be back tomorrow. Not same time, but 11 a.m. I tell you what, it's going to be a wonderful and very interesting live show. We've got 2 special guests coming on, and see if we can get El Tel, the original Godfather, as well, kind of, managing everyone. And we're going to have Monty and some of the moderators as well in the live chat. So look out for that. But you're not going to see it. You're not going to see the notification if you don't subscribe to this channel. You've got to subscribe. Help us grow the community here. Okay? And if you are a newbie, I'm going to implore you to subscribe. Please. And if you've been thinking, oh, but who have I been listening to? What has this been about? Well, it's been about Arsenal. But in regards to who? This has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.